Welcome to WTHA's award-winning Sportsbeat. Tonight's show is brought to you by 5-Star Mitsubishi. Here are your hosts, Jordan Tracy and Anderly Penwell.
We did it. We're here.
We are here.
Hello, hello. Welcome to Sportsbeat. It's week 7. I'm Jordan Tracy. She's Anderly Penwell.
Jordan was living his best life. He spent the afternoon rappelling off the side of a building.
I did.
And now he's doing Sportsbeat. So how was your Friday?
I had quite the adventure, and I almost got hit with a flagpole while inside the Cambria Heights student section, but we'll have more from them later. We'll start off with a matchup of a pair of undefeated teams, Windber and Berlin, both 6-0, and both teams are putting up some serious scoring numbers.
Berlin is plus 135, and Windber is a whopping plus 290.
My goodness.
So let's head to Berlin for a Westpac showdown. And it wasn't too long into the first quarter for Windber to put up those numbers. Right here, it's Aiden Gray who throws it to John Schuster, who brings it into the end zone. Windber up 7-0. Still locked in the first. The number of penalties would set Windber back, but Schuster finds the edge and in for the touchdown. He goes, his second of the day. Windber up 14-0, and they would remain undefeated 20-6.
Juniata Valley hosting Northern Bedford, scoreless in the second quarter. Panthers' Adam Johnson muscles his way up the middle for the Northern Bedford first down. A few plays later, it's Johnson again up the middle and into the end zone for the score. The extra point would be very important because this gave NBC the 7-0 lead, and the Panthers would go on to win. Final score 7-6. See what I did there?
Low scoring one.
It's
Westmont Hilltop on the road at Forest Hills. Second quarter, Westmont leading. And as the ball, Eli Thomas pitching to Gavin Hockenberry. Hockenberry cut back across the field and in for the score. Hilltoppers up 21-6 after the extra point. And to start the second half, Westmont kicking off, tries the onside kick. The ball goes off the chest of the Forest Hills defender. Westmont dives on it, recovers the ball to start the second half. Later on, Damon Crawley for the Rangers takes the direct snap and finds a huge hole. In for the score, he goes Westmont up 21-12, and they would win 21-19.
All right, Chestnut Ridge hosting BG. Ridge up 7-0 in the first. BG's Carson Kiesewetter takes the keeper, and he's going to scramble around, take it himself. 7 yards for the score. Muscled in there to tie things up at 7. Next, for the Lions, Nate Wysong handing off to Matt Wysong, and he's going to find some daylight zigzagging around. He'll end up with a 33-yard gain, getting to the 25, and that helped set up a Jack Moyers field goal to make it 10-7 Chestnut Ridge. Later in the second, Nate to Matt again, this time 13-yard touchdown for the score. That'd make it 20-7 Chestnut Ridge, and Ridge wins it 41-22.
Altoona was on the road at Chambersburg tonight, and with the final score of that one, Altoona 28, Chambersburg 14.
Altoona getting the big win on the road. Coming up next, it is a matchup of high-powered offenses in the Laurel Highlands. The best name in the game, taking on some Dragon Flames. See what I did there? Don't go anywhere. Our game of the week is next.
Welcome back to Sports Beat. Tonight's
Yay.
game of the week might be one of the best high school football matchups all season. Bedford taking on Central.
I was certainly excited for this one. Mercury Swaim and the Bison versus Jeff Hohenstein and the Dragons. Both LHAC teams are undefeated and flattening their opponents, but only one can survive. Let's go to it. Jeff Hohenstein and company looking for revenge against Bedford in our game of the week. 7-7 in the second quarter. Jeff Hohenstein lobs one up to Elijah Lingenfelter in the end zone for the score, 13-7 Dragons. A few minutes later, Hohenstein with the shovel pass to Hunter Smith. He bounces it to the outside, finds pay dirt, make it 21-7 Central. Bedford forced to punt on the next drive, but the snap sails into the end zone. Ball bounces back around, and Jason Clark pounces on it for the score, and it's 27-7 Dragons. We've seen this a lot this season. 5 minutes until the break, and the Bison get back in it. Mercury Swaim keeps it on the option, goes 14 yards to the house, cut the deficit 27-14. But the Dragons had too much on the clock. Handoff to Parker Gregg. He hits the hole and scores. 35-14 Dragons at halftime. It was too much for Bedford in this one as Parker Gregg scores his third touchdown of the night to put this thing away. The Dragons improved to 7-0, so let's get down to business with Risky Biz.
Central exacts revenge. They take down Bedford 41-27. And now quarterback Jeff Hohenstein, you're now the all-time leader in passing yards in program history. How'd you get the offense going so quickly tonight?
Yeah, I mean, we just did what we did, and I got a lot of guys I could trust around me, and I just put my faith in them to make plays for me.
And how deep is this team offensively? It seems like all 11 guys are just dominating out there on the field.
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of depth, obviously, and, you know, we got a lot of guys that we can put in there and count on, and I think that's a good advantage to us.
All right, and then big touchdown boy right here. Take me through that play when that snap on the punt went high.
I was just trying to do my job, and then Ethan Eicher did his job. I did my job and got the ball back. That's all there is to it.
And what was it like scoring that touchdown?
Just helping the team get another point on the board. That's about it.
They doing it. Come on, you liked it. Okay.
You liked it. Come on.
I liked it a little bit.
You liked it a little bit. All righty. Defensively, how'd you guys make life miserable on Bedford? They couldn't get anything going all night until that second half.
We did our jobs. We trust each other. And we got the job done. That's about it.
All righty. Central, you guys are 7-0. How's everyone feeling?
Wow is right.
The big touchdown boy.
Thank you, Risky. This Hollidaysburg at McDowell homecoming night for the Trojans, and they were up big to start the second quarter. We'll pick up action with McDowell leading 20-0 early in the second. Ben Moore connecting with Matthew McGregor for the first down play. Trojans would settle for the 25-yard field goal by Alex Smothenmeyer. McDowell leading 23-0 at this point. Next Hollidaysburg drive, and they were in Trojan territory. A pass play, it's ruled a catch, and a fumble. McGregor scoops it up and goes 77 yards the other way. Run, 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 of course. McDowell rolling 30-0 at that point, and they will win 44-0.
Yeah, bad night for Hollidaysburg. Moving on, Bald Eagle hosting Phillipsburg Osceola. Eagles quarterback Carson Nagel finds Cameron Watkins. He gets in for the score. Bald Eagle leads 12-0. In the second, Nagel's pass to Cale Burns gets busting this one loose, and he's gone for 6. Bald Eagle 20-0. Later in the second, more from Nagel. He finds Watkins again for another score. Nagel will finish with 4 touchdown passes as Bald Eagle wins it 49-0.
Coming up next, it's a conference battle between the Flying Dutchmen of St. Mary's and the Raiders of Brooksville. Don't go anywhere.
You're watching Sportsbeat on WTAJ.
I still can't get over big touchdown boy. That's the best.
Moving on.
Yes.
This next matchup is between two of the many teams vying for the top spot in the District 9 Large School Conference.
Both Brookville and St. Mary's sitting at 5-1 on the season. Let's get to the action. The Dutchmen of St. Mary's got off to an early 19-0 lead in this one, but the Raiders wouldn't go away, picking things up with just under 10 minutes to play in the fourth, facing a 3rd and long, and Brookville QB Charlie Krug takes it himself to make this one a one-possession game. Let's celebrate. Woo, we're coming back. Then, with time running down, St. Mary's trying to put the game away for good, and the Dutchmen are stopped on 4th and goal, giving the Raiders one last chance with 2 minutes to go and 96 yards to cover. Can they do it? Raiders get across midfield with just under a minute, and Krug is going to take a shot here to put Brookville up, in his pass intercepted by Carter Chadsey at the 10. St. Mary's takes over, and they hold on to win the nail-biter. Final score, 19-14. You need to take a deep breath after that.
4-1 Cameron County Red Raiders look to snap a 6-game losing streak to rival Smethport. And this one would be all Hoovers. The first quarter quarterback Noah Lent takes it himself to put Smithport up 7-0, and he would do a lot more of that, picking up another big gain of 38 yards down the sideline here, breaking multiple tackles along the way to set himself up for his 8-yard touchdown run of the night. Smithport would win 28-0. Central Cambria hosting Bishop McCourt this evening. Third quarter, Red Devils up 28-6. Ian Little finds Nolan Ryris for the quick pass. Central Cambria leads 35-6. The Crushers responding opening play of the fourth quarter. Tristan Fornari under pressure finds Brock Beppler, and Beppler is gone after the 2-point conversion. Central Cambria 25, McCourt 14. Central Cambria cruises to the win, beating McCourt 42-20.
Somerset at Johnstown tonight. Light show entering the Trojans. Just 2 minutes into the first quarter. Number 44, not on the roster, but definitely in our hearts. Runs it in for the touchdown. Somerset up 6-0.
Put your rosters
10
online.
minutes until halftime. Ethan Heminger He's going to find the end zone for a score. Somerset up 12-0. Now, with just 46 seconds to go in the half, Heminger again drives it in for the score. Somerset up 20-0 just before the half. They'd go on to win and getting their first win of the year. Final score 26-0. Coming up next, can the Comets put a stop to the red hot Highlanders? The answer and the highlights are after the break.
Well, welcome back. We'll get some beauty shots above Canberra Heights tonight via a drone.
Yeah, look at this. An historic 6-0 start for the Highlanders this season, playing host to the 1-5 Penns Manor Comets. The views are great. But let's get to the action. First quarter, Highlanders, Ty Stockley takes it himself, shoulders his way into pay dirt. Heights leads 7-0. Ensuing drive for the Comets. Max Hill rolls all the way to the left, all the way. Then he finds Carter Smith to convert the 3rd and 12 and get the first down. A few plays later, Ashton Corvina takes the handoff. Great name. Finds some room on the outside and in for the score. The block PAT makes it 7-6. Highlanders lead. Second quarter now. Stockley makes something out of nothing, and he says, Highlanders assemble! With the help, he converts 3rd down and sets up 1st and goal. Got to get some help with your friends. Next play, senior fullback Ryan Haluska shakes a defender and in for the score, giving the Heights the 14-6 lead. Highlanders improved to 7-0, an historic start. Final score 49-12. Tyrone hosting Penns Valley, and this one went down to the wire. Rams lead 18-13 with under 3 to go. Brady Ronan gets the return, and this would really set up Tyrone here. He goes out near the Rams 35. A few plays later, Ashton Walk finds Ross Gamp. He gets a nice gain inside the 15. 2 minutes left, Walk buying time. He's going to scramble left. Wait for it. Fires. He's going to hit Ronan in the end zone for the score. 2-point conversion to give the Golden Eagles a 21-18 lead. They score again, and final score 28-18.
Coming up next, we crown our plays and player of the week.
Stand back because we're back. Scores from around the region. Blue Devils of Bellwood winning at 49-0 over West Branch. Southern Huntington beating Tussey Mountain 21-14. Bellefonte getting the win over Huntington 33-7. Clearfield shutting out Trinity Christian 32-0. Some more scores. Mount Union beating Everett 32-16. Glendale beating Moshannon Valley 15-12. Brockway beating Elk County Catholic 34-7. And Conemaugh Township beating Blacklick Valley, final score 27-7.
Time now for our standout of the week, sponsored by Sisney and O'Donnell.
And it was Youth Sports Night, honoring some really successful young kids at Cambria Heights. They get the standouts of the week, both the players and the cheerleaders.
Time now for our play of the week, sponsored by Bedleen and Mull. 2 minutes left, Ashton Walk, buying time, scrambles left, fires, and hits Brady Ronan in the end zone for the score. The 2-point conversion would give the Golden Eagles a 21-18 lead to win it all. And let's reveal our player of the week, brought to us by Walker and Walker Equipment.
We're giving it to Carson Nagel, a bald eagle. He threw for 4 touchdowns tonight, so that gives him player of the week. Folks, that's it for us. We'll see you next week at 11:10.